Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee, and you have now tuned into Ambitiously the podcast. Yes, you have tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast. Today, let me get to my booth. First of all, let me just start. Rock has been here earlier today. He got here probably 11:59 a.m. Oh yeah, you know he late. So I want to show love to Rock. Hi Doc, baby. My boo Doc is in the building, and yes, you already know that Knoxx is late. You know it, but he's on his way. I did talk to him. Of course, of course. I gotta start the show, and I will be going to a video really quickly to let him in the building. Okay. But yes, yeah, boo, Rock beat you again. He beat you again. I'm sorry. He beat you again. All right, so that's funny. I don't know what's going on with you and Rock, but yes, Rock beat you again. But today is the tap in with our co-host King Knoxx, who will be here soon. Today is the day where we break down we go to our little bag. Hold on, let me pull it up. We go to our little bag, and there's I try every week to add something new to the equation, just so that we don't run out of subject matter. Rock really rock early, Knoxx late. But I'm always like, yes, you are, boo. Always on time. That's all I'm saying. And that's all that really matters. Feel me? You're always on time. Every time. But anyway, I go to this bag here, and we have a host of artists, albums. All right, as soon as the other party gets here, we can get to it. But albums, artists, singles, different things. So we go to the bag, we grab one out, and we talk about the artist at hand. I don't really want to play that game just yet because, like I said, we got to wait for our co-host, but I got you. I got you. All right. So before I get into any of our shenanigans, there are more things that I have to say, though. I have to say these things because these are the things that I say. The phone line is open, 443-850-4828, 443-850-4828. You can drop a comment. You can send me a text, or you can ask me to drop the link as long as you are on your best behavior. I don't want to see none of the extra stuff. I just don't. Don't show me little Peter Weeder. I don't want to see it. You feel me? Just keep it a buck and shoot straight. Anyway. Also, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast because every like, every share, and every subscription is greatly appreciated. As y'all can see, the chair is still empty, but as soon as he gets here, it will not be. Let's see what other comments we got going on. Artists, albums, producers, songs. Yep. They all in the bag. Let's get it. You already know they all in the bag. And like I said, I try to add more and more every week so we don't run out. So I'm gonna do the honors now that we have gotten that out the way. Shake the bag. Shake the bag. He says I don't shake the bag, but y'all see me shaking the bag. I'm shaking the bag. All right, so let's see what we got in here. Who's up first? I don't know. I feel like we talked about him a lot, but hold on. Wait. What you say? I should just hold on. Let me see what you say. I should just sit a bag of Doritos in the chair to represent Knoxx. I'm just saying. Oh, and I don't even have none in here. And I was going to get some Doritos from upstairs earlier. Oh my gosh, I totally should until he get here. You feel me? I totally should. Yeah, shake it. But I feel like we've talked about him Already. No. Well, I mean, some of the people he's associated, we have talked, associated with, we have talked about. So first on the conversation piece for this evening is Dr. Dre. Um, what can I say about Dre? I just post. Okay, whatever. I'll say this. A lot of my childhood, Dr. Dre is a part of it. Um, from NWA to him being a solo artist to him, yep, the doctor, the good doctor. But him, doing his solo thing, him working with a lot of the artists that we are familiar with. Um, to him, I mean, he's worked with some of everybody. It's crazy with Aftermath in itself. He had a host of artists that people don't really, you know, think about, or some people don't know about. Like, for example, we talked about this not too long ago, which is Eve. A lot of people didn't know she was signed to Aftermath before she was signed to Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's done a lot of iconic things in his lifetime. We ain't never getting another Chronic. Nah, I think he's past the Chronic saga. Uh, but he is just like overall a super producer. You feel me? He's worked with some of everybody. I don't care whether it was rap, R&B. He's just done it all. Brought Snoop to the game. Exactly. He brought Snoop Dogg to the game. There wouldn't be a Snoop if we didn't have a Dr. Dre. It's just like all of the things that have to line up. Just like with Easy E, there wouldn't be a Bone Thugs and Harmony if Easy E hadn't brought them to the table. You feel me? But Dr. Dre has brought a lot of people to the table. We wouldn't have an Eminem if he hadn't brought him to the table. If he and Eminem hadn't sat down and listened to 50, we wouldn't have a 50 Cent. Like, it's so many artists. The Game, we wouldn't have him either. You feel me? All of these are intricate pieces that Dr. Dre brought to the table. You feel me? So it's crazy. Let me see. Hold on. Made the signature West Coast sound. He did. Oh yeah. Oh my God. So amazing. That was my song. Brought brought Truth Hurts. She had a song, the guard rock him. How yeah, that's still my shit. I still listen to that song. I still will bump that song. Um Actually, when I was doing, I might start doing those again. I have to figure out how I'm gonna put that together. But actually, when I was doing I was doing these little promotion videos for the podcast on IG, and that was one of the songs I used as my little background music for my little promo. Um, but yeah, that song bumps. I love that song. Oh my gosh! And because I love Rakim, I love that song. But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's worked with an array of artists. You just like you can't really hold on. I gotta make sure I pay attention to my text messages too, because he's not gonna call, and I forgot about that part. You can't really hold on. He told me to unlock. Okay, I gotta do something in a minute. But I'm gonna go to a commercial while I do this. But anyway, so he's done so many things that are monumental to what the West Coast is right now, like the sound of the West Coast. Because you gotta give it so, like, can't nobody say like with Dr. Dre wasn't the influence for that. Nobody's ever gonna say that, and if they do, they are fucking lying. Dr. Dre is pivotal. He worked with Tupac. You feel me? He worked with some of everybody. Like, what are you gonna say about Dre? You feel me? I don't know. But that's how I feel about Dr. Dre. He's been a major influence to a lot of parts of my life. And yeah, I'm an East Coast shorty, but I rocks with the West. You feel me? Heavy. I got a lot of artists that I rock with from the West Coast. So yeah. Dr. Dre. Truly pivotal. Yeah, very much. So he said for me to leave. I can't do that though. So you just gonna have to. Let me just say, just text me. Because that's some shit I just can't do. Hold on. He's getting close though, I suppose. Because this message. But yeah, anyway. Let's see what else we got going on over here. East Coast Shorty bumping Redman and Naughty. Bring it! Oh, sorry. I don't know. I think I bump some of everybody. I just love the game. You feel me? Like I love what I love. I'm not saying I know every word or I got like I know every artist or hi Rock is back. Hi honey. I know all artists or whatever. But I gotta like I don't know if y'all can see well y'all probably can't see right now because it's set up for me and Knoxx to be here. But on the next show, if you pay attention to the wall beside me, I've been working on it heavy. And all the old CDs that I had from yeah, man. I'm definitely rocking the wall. But anyway, all the old CDs that I've had over the years that I really can't do anything with because nobody uses CD players anymore and some of them are scratched. What I've decided to do with them is make them my wall art. So yeah, I've been working on it. It's coming along. I actually was working on it today. But our next person we're going to talk about, he said the wool. Anyway, the next person we're going to talk about is Foxy Brown. That's where we go next. Oh, Inga. Shh, Inga. Oh, let me just say this. Let me start here with Inga. We're going to call her Foxy Brown because that's her stage name, but her name is Inga. So we're going to talk about Inga. When she came out, that was your crush. Oh, you like chocolate girls, eh? I found that out about you. But when she first came out, you got to think at the time we had two artists. We had her and we had Little Kim. And both of them was going super hard, like super hard. Oh, yes, you do like chocolate, huh? Okay. But both of them was going super hard. And at the time, now I will say they probably are the reason why we got the coochie popping and coochie and booty popping saga going on. Oh yeah, she was hard on that verse, but they was giving us something that we had never had before. Foxy had that voice. Oh, not like love. Say it right. My bad. You love chocolate women. My bad. I don't want no problems. But anyway, Foxy had a very distinct voice. And I think I like that because I can relate. You feel me? Like, everybody like, oh, your voice is different. You know what I mean? It's kind of got like a bass to it, but at the same time, I don't know how to describe it, but Foxy has a very distinct voice. So I think that's one of the first things that attracted me to her. And then she was spitting bars. And then I remember the first time I saw her was in that Ain't No Nigga video with Jay-Z. And that was my shot. I'm not gonna lie to you. The beat, it was hard. Well, we know where they got that from. But the point is, that was the first time I ever seen Foxy. And I was like, oh, I could relate because one is distinctive voice, but two, she's a chocolate girl. And I'm all for the ones for the chocolate girls. We don't get enough love. They don't love us enough. Yeah, that was my joint. Ain't nigga like the one I got. No one can. Oh, but anyway, But yeah, she was representing for the chocolate girls, and I liked that. She was real pretty to me. I thought, she was like a real chocolate beauty. And she was spitting some heat. And for me, that was all I needed. Like, okay, go Foxy, but don't get it twisted. Always loved Kim. But yeah, it was like, okay, now I got two chicks and they representing, you feel me? And they giving us some different flavor, kind of hardcore at the same time, feminine. You feel me? I loved it. Yes, the firm. She came in and held down that chick spot for the firm. We're gonna talk about the firm one of these days, but yeah, she came in and she held it down for the squad. You feel me? And I liked her style. I did. Um, something it was something hot for the '90s, and I liked it, man. So yeah, big up to Foxy. I dislike all of the drama that came along with her though, like because I get sometimes you have a spaz out moment or whatever, and I get that part. You feel me? I totally get that part. But at the same, yeah, I'll be. So you about to have me in here getting copied because you keep bringing up all the good songs, but yeah, I disliked all the drama that came along with Foxy because it was a whole lot of drama. Some you know about, some you don't know about, but it was a lot of shit that came along with her. But I think overall, as an artist, she was dope. You feel me? She was real dope for her time. Unfortunately, she had that whole hearing issue thing, but from what I understand, she's been out here making some moves and she working on new music. Um, but that hearing thing kind of fuck with her a little bit, so I don't know how that's going to go, but I hope it goes well. Foxy girl. Oh my gosh, yeah, I do remember the crazy stuff that Keith Murray said, and I also saw Keith Murray acting a fool in the streets the other day, but we'll talk about that another time. um when she was dating Corrupt. Yeah, she was actually engaged to Corrupt at the time of what he's saying, what he alleges. Listen, I got a Keith Murray story too, so I might have told it already. Or I don't know if I did, but I've had a little tenure in this music industry, and now I understand why he didn't want to hit the blunt. That's all I'm going to say. Uh, so I'm going to say, but he did have a lot to say about her, unfortunately. Um, uh, she broke your heart, boo. That's why it's wild. She broke my little heart. How did she break your heart, baby? Tell me what happened. I want to know. What did she do? Because she got corrupt, or because of what Keith Murray said? Because we can only take what Keith Murray said with a grain of salt. So what was the situation that hurt you? What she do? Tell me. Tell mama. So we can talk about it and get past this. So yeah, that was Foxy. Foxy was Foxy. She was different. She gave me vibes. Let me shake it up. Let me see where he is. But Foxy was Foxy. I did hate that little beef that she and Lil Kim had a little bit, only because it wasn't many girls doing it on that level in the industry at that particular time. So that did kind of fuck me up a little bit. Like, no, girls, no fighting. Us girls gotta stick together. But then look what happened. Years later, they still acting a fool. Corrupt was West Coast Philly guy. Didn't deserve her. Oh, she loved him. I'm sorry that, they had a love thing, but he loved her. He rocked with her. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't even find out where he was. I was supposed to be texting him. He rocked with her. That was his baby. Like what they were supposed to do, boo. Sometimes love knocks you down. You just gotta roll with the punches. All right, so the next person on our agenda. Oh, I can't wait. I do get the good ones, but I get the good ones because I'm always on time. That's why. That's so. When we talk to Knoxx today, we're gonna explain that the reason why I get the good ones all the time is because I'm always on time. I'm like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I don't really do lateness. Um, but yeah, so whatever. So the next one on our agenda, and I love this one, I love this one, I love this one, I love this one. Big L. Oh my gosh, Harlem stand up. And even though sometimes niggas from Harlem get on my last nerve, it's only probably because I got a baby from a Harlem nigga. But Harlem stand up, Big Al. That's my boy right there. I always rock with Big Al, and it's sad that he did not. What you say? On time is good time. I'm just saying. I gotta let me before I get to Big Al. I got a saying, and the saying is, if you're early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late, and if you're late, you ought to be ashamed of your fucking self. And that's just really how I feel. That's and my daughter. I don't say it to her like that, but I say it in the parental way without the cuss words and stuff. But she can quote that back to me verbatim because I say it all the time. I'm very big on time and punctuality and being on time. Like that's a thing for me. But anyway, that and I can't deal with like it could get messy, but it can't be dirty. I just don't do that either. But anyway, Big Al. Big Al. Oh my gosh. What can we say about Big Al? Let me just say, it's sad that he did not get to do as much as he could have done. I think if he was able to do all of the things that he was supposed to do, I think that the game would look a little different. The rap game, I really think that it would look a little different. Um, so yeah, that's how I feel about that. Like it wouldn't look the same. It would not. Hold on, what? It would not look the same at all. It wouldn't. Yo, pay attention and listen real closely how I break this slang shit down. Oh, all right, yeah, verbiage. Yeah, but the game would look way, way different. A lot of people who were on top or are on top probably wouldn't be on top because he was coming. He was coming. And he was coming to take that shit over. Um, I remember actually story time. My DJ, the DJ for that does the fire mix for this show. Back in the day, I met my DJ when I was 17, right? Um, and he was DJing back then. That's just like it's always been his thing. Having skills would probably still mean a lot. It would, no, for sure. But so I've known my DJ since I was 17. Actually, we just talked about the shit in our little meeting last night. And so I've known him since I was 17. Again, I'm 44 now. And he used to do me a solid. I still got a lot of CDs that he burnt for me. Cause I would always come in like, yo, what's new? Like, what you got new? You know what I mean? What you got for me or whatever. And then he'd be like, well, here, go through this and see what you like or what you want. And then he'd burn them bitches for me. And then I have the album. That was our thing back in the day, right? That and me getting coffee because he used to be my coffee bestie as well. But I always had the good coffee, the good creamer. I was here for it. But back then, he was my CD bestie. Like, I could go to him like, yo, what's new? What's hot? And we talking about back then, that was one of the first ones he did for me was Big Al. And yeah, I fell in love with his style of rapping instantly. So yeah. Yeah, burning CDs back in the day. You know how that went back in the day. You got a friend that got all of the shit. Burn me a CD so I could have it too, son. That was before Napster and LimeWire and all that stuff. Just like burn me a CD. You feel me? And so I still got a lot of CDs while I was working on my CD wall. While I was working on my CD wall, I definitely found a lot of CDs that my DJ burnt for me back in the day. So it's crazy. Uh, it's crazy. But yeah, Big Al was definitely a part of the CD culture for me because there wasn't no MP3s yet. I mean, well, they were there, but we weren't privy to them. We didn't have access to them. So yeah, um, that's how we used to get down. I used to be like, yo, burn me a CD, yo. Um, Getting your computer infected from LimeWire. I remember. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Back in the day was crazy, yo. It was a lot. Like that's a lot that I explained to my daughter, like that they will never understand or know. Like y'all think y'all hard with y'all little technology, but we came through all of that shit. We went from landlines to we had beepers, we had pages, we had beepers, we had the big ass flip phones, we had the fucking big ass joints. Like it's a different level you wouldn't understand. But yeah, Big Al was part of that wave for me, transitioning in to you know MP3s. Big Al was on CD for me. He was. Rest in peace, Big Al, for sure. For sure. I I remember recording from the radio. I just was talking about that the other day too, sticking some tissue or covering with tape the two little holes at the bottom of a cassette. And push the record just so you could get all the songs. Yeah, man, it was different. It was different on my little sister just for me cassette. For her purpose. Hey, you had to get it how you had to get it. Like if it was a cassette available, then you had to do what you had to do to make it happen. And you never knew what you was going to catch on the radio. You feel me? Unfortunately, the only sad part about that is whatever you caught on the radio was going to be censored. But other than that, like, fuck it. She don't need that just for me tape. She don't need that. She knows she getting a perm. And what it was going to do, just for me. Don't nobody want to hear that. It needed to go. It needed to go. I get it. I totally get it. That's how I got it, 15 minutes each side. Hey, that's how you had to get it, baby. All right, our next one. Who want to hear that just for me shit? No, nigga, she don't really need that. She was alright. Then use alcohol to make it white and label it with a Sharpie. I'm just saying, it's a process. It's a process, but she didn't need that damn just for me cassette tape. She needed you to take it and go record some shit that maybe she could get jiggy with. I'm just saying. All right, next on our agenda is the Pretty Tony album. Is that on my wall? I think did I get that up here? Oh no, I didn't get it up here yet. Damn. All right. First of all, I'm just gonna start with Ghostface is my nigga, period. He's my kind of guy. I like the swagger. And he bring that with his music. So for that album, it was giving me all Ghostface. We talked about him and Raekwon together before, and I'm gonna talk about. I just think that's like one of the albums. Like, yeah, Ray was there, but he kind of was like trying to venture out. It was still woo, though. You feel me? But it was one of them ones where you could tell he was just in his little zone. You feel me? And so it is what it is. But yeah, it was definitely a vibe. Dang. You don't have any that's crazy. That's not. You don't have any memories from that album? Damn, let's reflect on what songs came from that album for you. Yeah, I have it. Well, I still have the album, so and I was wilding out back in them times. I had my moments. where I was just doing stuff like it's like crazy because it's certain albums um that I really have like they the soundtracks of my life, like because of what I was doing at the times that I was doing them. Um, and that might be on the like I want to say like yeah a soundtrack because a soundtrack can have multiple different artists on it. You feel me? It can have different levels, different types of music on it. You feel me? But yeah, that one was I had some. Let's go to the track list real quick. So damn biscuits. Kunta Fly shit. That was a skit. That was a good one. Beat the clock. I'm just gonna name the songs and maybe you'll find one on there that you remember. Metal Lungy's Bath. Oh, that was a skit. Save Me Dear. Is over. Tush with Missy Elliott. Holla. Then you had Ghostface. Run. You know what? Okay, so just hold on. Okay. Took him back. Then the track Run, and then Love with Music Soul Child. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to the video because I hear what I'm supposed to hear. Alright, I'll be right back. I promise it will not take me long. And he gonna wait. We're gonna go whole tap changing. We'll be right back.
Everything around me get to change, but I gotta stay the same. Nah, fuck that. How you expect me stay the same and feel like so much been changing? Huh? Starting to drive me crazy, that's why I ain't got no patience. I just been focused on paper, steady rolling Jamaica. But if I'm with you, then I'm with you, ain't no way I can fake it. How you expect me stay the same and feel like so much been changing? Starting to drive me crazy, that's why I ain't got no patience. I just been focused on paper, steady rolling Jamaica. But if I'm with you, then I'm with you, ain't no way I can fake it. I can't fake it, it ain't another way to keep it 100. That's the way that I was raised, how I do and I done it. You already know how I'm coming, I've been really running. Trying to get to the top because the bottom is nothing. Through the crumbs, I had nothing, trying to turn it to something. Don't trust my money in the bank, rather put it in doubles. Money counter on the counter, here to beat back the shuffles. That was motivation enough for different visions of money. Get in the booth and roll a leaf up, then I'ma face it. I ain't no rapper, I'm an artist, giving pictures, I paint them. If it's a pain or a party song, you feel what I'm saying? Feel that shit inside your bones, scream Freddy or Jason. I'm in love with the white girl, like the man up the Matrix. Fuck with desire to catch a plate. Tax him is basic, I got a package and a plate. On the way, that's that paper. Phones ringing, that's a money call. A play on the label. My man at Owens Mills needs smoke, I got it in flavors. There's a showcase in New York and then one out in Vegas. I ain't make it out yet, but everything in the making. Timing is everything. Trust me, I'm still learning about patience. I got my foot on the gas, forward fast, no braking. Just like a pit, when I grab, I'ma snatch for the ticket. I ain't letting up no more, if it's away, I'ma take it. Cause I get wicked with them words by the way that I say them. I used to sit inside my cell writing letters and music. Cigarettes, sense of box, and every day was abusing. Parents told me don't let them break you, this the way they do it. Told everybody when I touch down, rapping, pursuing. I've been the same old hood with the same old troops. But truthfully, I don't feel shit like how I used to be. So stuck inside my past, try and feel out what the future be. You can feel like I changed, I feel the same mutually. Expecting me to be the same, all this shit new to me. All this shit here new to me. Expecting me to be the same, all this shit new to me. All this shit new. How you expect me stay the same and feel like so much been changing? It's starting to drive me crazy, that's why I ain't got no patience. I just been focused on paper, steady rolling Jamaica. But if I'm with you, then I'm with you, ain't no way I can fake it. How you expect me stay the same and feel like so much been changing? It's starting to drive me crazy, that's why I ain't got no patience. I just been focused on paper, steady rolling Jamaica. But if I'm with you, then I'm with you, ain't no way I can fake it. brand, it's a lifestyle. Real road runners. We been doing
Not a
this
brand.
shit.
This
Boy,
shit is
if
a
you wanna hit that
lifestyle.
camera dummy. Real road runners. Hey, yo! Real road runners. We done hawk his ass down. We really been doing this shit.
Lifestyle.
Shit out your all in the back of his head. Get you.
Who you talking about? Big Yo?
Yeah. Just like this, dummy said.
Yeah, and what up, y'all? We back. I'm sorry. That was all right. So the song we just played was "Changing" by Hotep. Got a little back history with that young man. We get to that another day. But guess who finally made it in the building?
Yeah, I'm here.
He here. He here. All right. So let's get back to what we was talking about at first before I had to go.
I messed up a couple times.
Listen. Huh?
Go ahead.
All right. So like, let's go to some comments before we get back into the nitty gritty of everything. So you said, funny, I don't have any memories. Same, but I can't really recall any memory from that album. The Run joint, I have a memory from it, though. I'm going to talk to you about it. I just looked at what albums came out. I was pretty more Southern Luda, T.I.,
Right.
my Rappy Rap, MF James, they all dropped that. Yeah. You know, you gotta remember at that time, like everybody wasn't on the wall like that, like that. You feel me? The man, the myth, the late legend, King Knoxx, never on time but walking.
Yeah, I'm here.
Walking.
I got caught in the rain out there. There's a tsunami going.
But if we talking late, he top 5 dead or alive.
What's up, my guy?
I had to get all them comments,
coming, though, man.
I had to get all them comments out. All right, so with that particular album, is one song that for me
stuck out.
Is always going to stick out, and it's because it's personal. You feel me? One is somebody that I was very close to, whom I recently became unattached to, helped work on that song.
Oh, okay.
That's one. Two, another individual from Baltimore. So it's 2 Baltimore people that had something to do with that song.
Right.
Comp was on that song.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, so
the man with the hand.
Yeah, so that's why that song, like I said, not every song on that album, but that particular song, to be specific, will stand out for me forever because I know 2 of the people firsthand that played a part in that song coming out.
Right.
One don't get credit, but the other one always gonna get credit because he on the song. You feel me? Like he rap on the song. But yeah, so that's that. That's what I know about that song. And that song was Run, yes.
Yeah, that was a
yeah, Run. It was Jada on there.
Everybody was on that.
It was Comp. Well, you feel me? It was a jumper song. That was my shit, actually.
Shout out to Comp for that, showing the rest of the league that Baltimore got spitters.
Oh, he asked, did you know that song title? It's on that album. Yeah, Run.
Yeah, what? They even had the, that's around the time they had the Def Jam.
The Vendetta game.
Yeah,
hell yeah, I was fucking niggas up on that game.
You could actually be Comp, man. I wonder if he got
You could.
I wonder if he got Chuck, man.
Yeah, he got a track for that. Yeah, he was signed to Def Jam at the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of I know the backstory behind all of that. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of slick.
Yeah, that was the joint. That was my song. No, the top 5 dead or alive song. Oh, the top 5 dead or alive song.
Top 5 dead or alive.
Yeah. But yeah, so that song is off of that album, and it really, really, it stood out for me. You feel me? That was one of the things that'll stand out for me. So we gotta catch him up on all the things that he missed while he was on his way in the rain. That's what I told him on yesterday, that we gonna take it a little bit more easy on you because you be coming from work.
Man, I be doing a lot.
And then you got your things that you gotta do before you get here. You go in the house, you record, all of that good stuff. So I said we're gonna try to take it. We're gonna try. try
Well, I appreciate
to
that.
take it a little bit more
Try.
easy on you because we know these things.
Nah, I get it. Yeah, but I'm coming. Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
We're gonna try. We said we're gonna try.
Mm.
That was a Knoxx song title. Guess top 5 dead or
Top 5
alive.
dead or
Just
alive.
missed his little joke. Oh, you listen to Knoxx.
My God, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's funny. That's I had to with that. That's why it's named that. It's just one of the ones.
Woo! I like it. Anyway, so let's
Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you.
backtrack a little bit. Woo! I like that. That was cute. I like that. Oh, go ahead, Doc Boo. Like that. Ow. All right. So, who I started with? I think I started with Dr. Dre. What does Dr. Dre mean to you?
I mean, a legend. Yeah, beat. At one point in time, even still to this day, people be wanting Dre beats.
Yeah.
So, ill producer, MC, you know what I mean? Started with NWA, branched off, did his own thing,
Right.
Aftermath. Like one of the biggest dudes in the game.
Yeah. I pretty much said almost the same thing. He's worked with everybody. It's not
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Everybody want to work with Dr. Dre.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He a legend.
He is.
Yeah.
The next person we talked about was Foxy Brown. Boo went through a whole thing.
Man.
We gonna work through this, Boo. All right. We went through a
Foxy.
whole thing about Foxy and Corrupt. But anyway,
Can I chime in on that?
go ahead.
Foxy.
We'll work on it.
I got a soft spot for Foxy.
Oh my gosh! Is
She like one of my
everybody?
favorite female MCs.
Everybody
of all
in here
time.
chocolate loving?
Yo, I mean, it ain't even just the look. She was just ill.
She was.
Yeah,
He said, "See."
she was, yo. Like, seriously. Foxy was the truth.
I said, "Let me find out she
And
like."
I ain't sexist or nothing, but like, I'm hard on like female MCs. So like, you really like, and she was one. Like, you know what I mean? She won for me that like I really respect her artistry. You know what I mean? Her penmanship or whatever. How she delivered. Her delivery was ill to me.
Okay, question. How much you think Jay wrote for her, though?
Probably a lot.
A lot. I know that first one because we was talking about, when she first hit the scene. First thing I ever seen with her was "Ain't No Nigga."
Yeah.
You feel me? And I know for a fact with "Ain't No Nigga" he wrote that. You feel me?
I feel like she did write a lot of her stuff though. Like when she was more of the solo artist.
I think that when she was with I know he ain't had nothing. His hands wasn't on nothing with the firm. You feel me? So you see what I'm saying? But Nas
probably was coaching her through. But I think he gave her a lot more freedom to be her, do her.
Right.
Yeah.
25% more or less. I'm gonna say more. I mean, as far as the early part of her career, I say he did like 20.
I want to say more than 25%. Nah.
You say he did this 25 or less.
I think he probably just was like coaching her, like, but cause she was already dope.
She was.
He probably was just like, you know what I mean? He probably already had the song for real, and he was like, yo, if I get Fox on here, it'd be dope. You know what I mean? Right. It worked. I don't think that he just.
Only reason why I would say that a little bit is that transition that y'all artists go through, where y'all trying to figure out how to formulate
your audience.
No, fuck the audience, because you're not there yet. You feel me? How to formulate your songs, how to make album ready structure. Right. You feel me? How to. That's the only reason why I would say that he was already in the game when.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He probably coached it too.
Yeah, you feel me? Your flow. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. And so in that process, he could spit. We know he could spit. Yeah, cadence, instructor, exactly, all of that. Mm-hmm. So he was helping guide her to get to that. Because even with Remy, when they tell her story, that's something that they talk about as well. Like, all right, she didn't know right away when she got with Panana. You feel me? But they coached her. They coached her, and then they helped write some of the songs for her too. And we know she could spit. You feel me? Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. I think it was kind of the same way.
The introduction, you probably get tucked under the wing a little bit, but
you feel me? Because you know,
niggas know, yo, Foxy was.
She was the shit, though. No doubt, no
ain't
nobody about it.
Nobody said nothing. Like, you know how like people go get nobody really.
Her only shit was the drama outside of her rapping. You feel me? It wasn't never her spitting.
Yeah, she was the truth, man. I liked how her whole package deal, her delivery,
right?
Her look, and all that shit.
Right.
Shout out to Foxy.
I like that.
It's structured, yeah.
I like that we all come together with like minds, but then we disagree sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
too. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we did Foxy, we did Dr. Dre, Big Al.
Ill, super ill. Yo was, man. I remember when I first heard Big Al, I was like, yo, what's this dude? Yo, he rocking.
Right.
He was like the first Jay-Z, like to me.
Well,
you know what I mean?
The backstory is that Jay-Z came up underneath of him as far as rapping is concerned. Like,
there's a lot.
It was he was transitioned, but it's proven. A lot of people can tell that story. It's just not no one person that tell that story.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of people say like, oh, if Big Al was still around, Jay wouldn't be like, I don't, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna fuck you out. You done made me cuss. I'm gonna beat your ass. Just right the corner.
What did he say?
Right the corner. Yeah, shout out to Foxy. She might not hear you well nowadays.
Oh yeah, she is like having. I think she went definitely like. Is it one of her ears?
I think it was one ear. I'm gonna beat his ass. You made me cuss. I'm gonna beat his ass. Yeah, I think it was one of her ears. Yeah, it was one of her ears because she could still. She making music now. You feel me?
I love to hear what she doing now.
From what I say, from what I hear, my ears to the streets. She got music in the works.
She gonna make it ill now too.
Just jokes. You can say laugh my ass off. Yeah, I'm gonna beat your butt. You getting a beating. You getting a beating. But with Big Al, I hate to say that people wouldn't be, but I think that if he was still alive, the game would be different. A little bit. You feel me? Because you gotta think, it's like the things that are happening now, you feel me, they're happening because these things have happened in the past. You feel me? So if Big Al was still here, it would be I think it would be a little different. Just not much different, but a little bit.
I mean, because the game with music is always evolving. So he could rap a certain kind of way to bring out like a Jay-Z to rap come out. You know what I mean? So the game is still evolving. So you're right. The game probably would be a little different.
Yeah, it's like a little glitch in the weight. You feel me?
It's a shaving of how is it?
Yeah.
It's like a shaving of it.
You feel me?
It's not gonna stay the same. It's not gonna be.
It's not. Thing. It wouldn't be the same even if that happened then and we in now. Right. It would still be different.
When you get the Big L's, you get the Jay-Z's, you get the Jay-Z's, you get the Kendricks, you get
exactly. Like everybody,
it's going to elevate it anyway. So it would have been, you know what I mean. But he still, to me, he played a major part in like the upbringing of like what is that 90s era?
Yeah,
90s era on to the 2000s. Game changer. Yeah, so
Big Al and Jay would be in different lanes. Yeah, I don't know, cause they was hanging tough. So I don't know.
Do you think just thinking like he would have been as big as Jay?
He said, I think. Well, you asked that question. He ain't answered that yet. This is what he wrote while we was talking. Doc said, I think Big Al would have been more rappy rap and still kind of backpack underground or just regional.
Right. So you don't think that he would have changed? You think he would have just stayed like hardcore, like, you know what I mean, backpack rap, you know what I mean, versus like commercialized. Like Jay kind of,
he wouldn't have wanted.
He wouldn't have did the Jay. He wouldn't have did the splash.
Yeah.
Jay carried it, like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know, who knows? You know what I mean?
But then I think also with Jay-Z being, I think
Jay just knew the game too. Jay just like stopped rapping like Common Sense. He stopped rapping like Common Sense, or he started rapping like Common Sense.
I mean, Jay has had a evolution of his rapping styles. You feel me? Because you remember when he first came out, way before Reasonable Doubt, he was real fast. when he was
like
doing shit with
Hawaii Sophie,
yeah,
with,
when he was
Jazz.
with Jazzo and all that, like
it was gimmicky though.
Yeah,
It was like they was rapping,
but they was trying to get their foot in the door. You feel me?
He was just showing skill. I think at that point, like I'm really, you know what I mean. But he wasn't doing it for you to like. I ain't gonna say.
But then
go ahead and take his whole style on you to show you that he was like. Hey,
that was the process of his evolution. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because he was doing that at first. Then. But he was still writing, so all his rhymes wasn't like that. You feel me?
He already had reason without already.
He said he was writing rhymes in between selling crack. So y'all done made me say it on the thing.
Huh? Oh, you can't say crack. Oh, my bad.
That's why I say narcotic.
Oh.
When I'm getting ready to say
I need a list of what we can't say on here because I probably messed it all up a few times.
I mean, we probably have, but it happened already. So what we gonna do?
Oh.
But
all right, Hawaiian Sophie, yeah, that was right.
That's is the reason why I say narcotic versus saying
it's like that Fresh Prince thing.
But anyway, yeah. So anyway, but he said in between that time, and you remember the D Haven. Shit.
Story, yeah.
He kind of reiterated everything that Jay said, kind of, sort of, and sorts.
Yeah,
so that's another conversation. But
I don't think Jay was lying in his raps.
Nah, he was, rapping. You feel me? That was a thing. Always a thing for him. But I also think that the people that he was around kind of influenced his evolution of rap. You feel me?
Definitely.
You feel me? So Big Al played a part in the whole Jay-Z story. You feel me?
So they got stories of like Big Al and Jay-Z, like
Biggie played a part. You feel me? In that story? Yeah. Yes. It's a lot of backstory behind that. You feel me?
I like to see the backstory.
Oh, well, we can get down with it. You down? I got some shit for you to watch, baby. So you can see it your own self, but then I got some other people that I actually know that know the story as well. But but Big Al was
I like to learn on that.
You know what I mean? Big Al was pivotal. Let me see what you said, baby. Here. All right, Doc said, wait a minute, I gotta do it in proper order. Doc said you over the bad word time limit. I know. I am good because that's they be trying to get us when we be saying bad words and stuff, and I try to just keep it not saying them, but it's very hard, especially when you from the streets. You just start cussing and shit.
Sailor talk, man.
And it's after 9 o'clock.
It's like right in the cursive.
You feel me?
Right in the cursive.
Shit. Fuck. Damn. You feel me? Yes. Cat says yes. Yeah, you feel me? But and then listen. But it was a transition, so I do think that Big L played a part in that. You feel me? That situation, and he rocked with the nigga, and the nigga rocked with him. You feel me? So
right.
And then we was on the Pretty Tony album. We already talked about that though when you came in here. So now we can move forward. But yeah, I always think in terms of everything wouldn't be the way it is if certain things didn't happen in history. Mm-hmm. That's all I be saying.
Who knows what the future would have? See what I got. Oh my God, I've been rocking for like the last few weeks. Beanie Siegel.
Ow. Okay.
Dope. Super dope MC. You know what I mean? Lyricist, like, you know what I mean? But he was like I could put him in the like box with like Jada. Yeah, he was Styles P, like I could put him in them rims, like he a spitter.
Right.
And he was a bully, the Broad Street bully.
Yeah. The truth was the shit. The truth was the shit. I like every album that Baines came out with, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like every single. Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, because that's where they really was at, though.
Yeah.
But every album he dropped with them.
He never made any like them rock, like them, like I heard a couple of the joints. He got a
Your
couple.
favorite song is Die. Die. Okay. Well,
Yeah, I do. Ew.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, Beanie Sigel, dope. You know what I mean? I heard a couple albums after, like, you know what I mean, the split out with Jay, and
Right.
and it was like, he had like, it was like a couple on. He was still spitting on that, but it was like the tracks wasn't. It just wasn't the sound. You know what I'm saying? That you. It still was the buzz. It was there, but I felt like production wise, it went down.
Right.
After like the rock era, and you know, but yeah, things.
And then you gotta think that was like a lot of stuff was going on during them times. Like he getting in trouble, the whole rock breakup. That was a big thing in itself, and then he was going through that. You feel me?
Emotions going on crazy.
Right.
A lot of things was probably sad. Like, you know, it was a lot. Like, you know,
right. It was a lot going on. He said, "We chapters of the same book, just a different page. Niggas in the struggle all out." Look at P. Yeah.
He did bring straight popping on.
He did. He definitely did.
He opened up that lane. Yeah, you're right.
He really opened up that pocket for the big monument.
When they started doing the movies, like Jay wasn't doing. You ain't see Jay in you know what I mean, in the movies, so nothing like that. Or mention, or the team even mentioned until like Beans and them came, so that was dope.
Yeah, he opened the lane.
And they even made this, you know what I mean, the sequels and shit. Like,
he opened the lane for Philly, as far as rap is concerned. You feel me? It was niggas already rapping in Philly, but he really kind of was the reason why.
Like Freeway, we can't forget Freeway without Beans.
We gotta stop talking about niggas early because they might be in the bag, and we gotta have to have
them around. And you can't mention like it's like you mention state property, you gotta mention.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta mention
Freeway, like, you know what I mean? Petey Crack.
Yeah, that was my nigga low key.
Chris.
I like Petey.
Yeah, the young gun. Yeah, Petey was
I like Petey. That was my nigga low key.
Came out, it was dope. Like,
he was giving a little ring. Yeah.
He was right.
I like Petey Crack a little bit on the low. That was my guy. His style was meant for like him doing collabs and like R&B singing and shit like that.
He was like a great feature.
Yeah.
But they all came with that package.
Right.
Like,
that was like they was the full package.
Yo, the Rockefeller.
Yeah.
I was telling my son, like, yo, y'all don't understand. Like, you know what I mean? They respect Jay.
Right.
But they ain't see what we seen.
Right.
Like,
we saw some shit. Right. Like, we saw all this shit come to.
And they was like, yeah.
We lucky.
Like, we came up with a good era of hip hop. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to people that. You know, I'm an 80s baby, so you know what I mean. But shout out to people that was representing like hip hop. I caught the tail end or like I didn't know the whole story of like the KRS-One, but I was down when he had the Boogie Down Productions. That's when like I kind of heard
right.
You know what I mean. But I ain't get the whole probably you know what I mean like how a lot of the you know older cats even from me. Was on, but I got like the good end of it. So yeah, we came up in a good era of hip hop.
Also, so Doc said also my other favorite is Feeling the Name. That was my shit.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
That shit.
That was like one as one.
Yeah.
Like, that's like when you say Beanie Sigel,
you
like,
think that song. You feel me? You think about that song off top. That was one of them ones. He killed the fuck out of that shit. I love that song. The dope ass video.
And Jay knew he was dope too.
Yeah,
that was the thing.
Now this 1-800-HUSTLER shit.
Yo, he killed.
That was my shit too.
Oh yeah.
It was very much my shit. Everybody on that joint, like, cause I liked how I went from this nigga to this nigga to this nigga. But then he killed that shit. That was my shit.
Yeah.
That was my shit. Right. I was like, yo, I'm gonna use that shit in some promo shit. But that was my shit. That was my shit for real. And now I kept telling y'all about my wall of music. I didn't get to tell you about the shit. Yeah. But My goal is to put every CD that I own that I still got. I'm gonna fill this wall up.
Why not? It's a great idea.
You feel me? I still got more to go, but I got some shit up here, and Beanie is definitely
He should go.
on the wall. You feel me? I'm still working on it though. Yeah, that shit was crazy. Them niggas calling in was down bad. Yeah, they were. Yeah, they were.
It was giving them all the instructions.
Right. Listen.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a dope ass song.
That shit was hard. That was one of the hardest songs. Like I got my ones that with certain artists made me fuck with them a little bit. Like I ain't gonna lie, even when Memphis Bleak, because he was on Coming of Age, that was like why I fuck with him low key. You feel me? Because he did that with Jay and they made that shit so fucking perfect and hard. You feel me? And niggas could relate because niggas in them streets. And they got their elder statesmen, you feel me? And the elder statesman is saying, listen.
Yeah,
hey, I'm gonna give you a G. A G shit, nigga, I ride with you for free.
Yeah,
you guys
they was like really curving, like, you know what I mean? Like the street, you know what I mean, hustler type of image for it.
Right. Are we gonna have time? Oh, okay. So he wanna play this game.
I got Aaliyah though before.
Oh, okay. So he gotta make up for shit because he ain't been here and I've been here. So
I mean, this could be the last bit. Aaliyah, you know what I mean?
I said I'm gonna start throwing some other shit in the bag
cool.
too. You feel me?
Aaliyah was like a great artist. She had like an interesting story behind her, but great artist, natural talent, under R. Kelly. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Early. She died. How old was she supposed to be?
How old were we? A weak question when she died. What was that? What year did she die? Wasn't that 2001? Something
I don't
like
know
that.
exact. Yeah.
What year was it, bro? And 4 page out was the shit. That's when she first started working with Missy and Timbaland.
Yeah.
That shit. And it changed the game for her. But yeah. I remember where I was at and what was going on when that happened though. You feel me? I just can't remember the exact year. I think it was 2001. Something. Might have been like 2001. 2001, I think. 2001. Yeah. 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, in 2001. You was in VA. I was here in Baltimore. I was in them streets. But I was outside.
Cutting up.
I was outside. But I remember I wasn't home. I was at somebody else's house, but I was in the bed asleep. You feel me?
Right.
And the news came on.
That's when you heard them.
Yeah. The news came on, and I was like, at that moment, I didn't really want to be where I was no more. I wanted to go home.
Right.
It was like, it was fucked up. Shit.
Yeah, it was like,
damn.
I ain't process it right away.
Right.
It was like,
it had to sit in me for a second, like, what? What you mean? Because it's almost like with her, we grew up. You feel me? We grew up with her. She's a part of our
come up.
Yeah, you feel me? We grew up with her.
You're right.
And she was talented. I mean, she did get to do a couple movies like Queen of the Damned and Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die. Yeah.
I did. I love both of them movies. You feel me? I think
they like hood classics.
Yeah. And Queen of the Damned, because she was head vampire bitch. She was stronger than everybody. I was like, I like that role for her. You feel me?
They actually gave her a lead in the role.
Right. Yeah,
so.
And she did that shit. And she did that shit. MTV News with Kurt Loud. I don't even think it was MTV News if I heard it on it. I don't. I think it was some regular ass
I think I did heard it from, that's when I heard it from, like, on MTV. it came on as like a shocking, thing.
Yeah, where I
It
was
was it
at
was
though
crazy.
wasn't no cable, so I know it I ain't hear it on there.
It was like a plane crash. Like,
Right.
it was like it was unheard of for us.
Yeah, like what? But now that they go back and talk about all of the stuff behind it, it's crazy if you go pay attention. You feel me? You gotta really pay attention to
Now it's more calm and
the
like
details that go into that case
yeah,
in that situation. Yeah,
yeah.
Romeo Must Die was my shit too. I like the choreography of Romeo Must Die, like the martial arts and how they incorporated her dance history
Right,
into it. That shit was hard, especially the action parts for real. Like I like that. Like
right. They did do a good job.
yeah, they incorporated the shit out of that. Her and DMX and Jet Li video. Yep. Yeah. I loved Aaliyah, but she had a lot of other shit like that album that she even with the joint that she made Rock the Boat 4 is a hard
Right.
ass fucking album. That's the crazy
She had
part.
some good. She had some really good songs.
Yeah, she
And,
was great.
Yeah, she had some joints, man. Shout out to Aaliyah, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, baby girl. Fatima making her always
Never
dance
got
with me in the beginning. Yeah, she did. But,
age ain't nothing but a number.
but all right. So what's this? The game is we gotta guess the artist, and he gonna give us some hints.
Okay.
I think we got time for one, so maybe we'll do one at the end of every tap in.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
You feel me?
All right, so
Wait a minute,
he gonna give us some clues, and we gotta guess the artist.
Yeah, I think that's what's supposed to happen. Do I got that? Am I correct? Oh wait, did y'all have I'm here to remember? She had a lady. Oh, yeah, I did hear that.
Oh, first clue. What's the first clue, Doc?
All right. First clue. Hold on.
Good
This
as
shit.
that.
Huh?
No.
Oh, what? That's it?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah. That's the bag I stole
bag?
from my daughter.
Treats over there.
My daughter, little party.
Seen something shine over there.
It's a little stash over there. You know what I mean? I had one. First two clues. Okay, what's the first two clues? Let's get it. All right,
What's the clue?
here we go. Here go the clue right here. One initials are CC L.
CCL.
Yeah, and two, he was unfortunately shot in 2001. CCL and was shot in 2001. Who got shot in 2001? See, I don't know if I like
Is
this.
the artist alive or dead?
Yeah, that's the thing with the shot. Are they alive or dead? That's the thing. And watched the New York Trade Center fall from the terrorist attacks while in the hospital. So it's a New Yorker. I'll go with that one. Who got shot in 2001?
Oh, they alive.
They alive. Oh,
Okay.
who the hell got shot?
2001.
Yeah. CCL is the initials.
CCL.
Yeah. Has a song produced by Eminem
You talking about
featuring
50 Cent Curtis?
Kurt. No, because it's not CCL. That's not his.
His name is Curtis.
But it is Jackson. It's his last name.
Oh, two more clues left.
All right, wait a minute. So he has a song with Eminem and Nate Dogg, rest in peace, called "Till the End." Shit, to the end. Nate Dogg, Eminem. Who on that song?
Hold on.
Correct? No. Who on that song?
Dang, I'm tripping.
Right. Oh, yeah,
He said, "Don't cheat."
Don't cheat.
I'm not-
Don't nobody got nothing in their hands.
To the end of
Put your hands up so he can see. We don't want him thinking we cheat. He was born in Baltimore. Oh my God. Who was born in Baltimore? Born in Baltimore?
What?
That's
He's
a
a rapper?
freebie, not a clear. And he's a rapper.
He a rapper?
And he was born in Baltimore. What?
They got shot. I'm lost, bro.
And he said that's a freebie, not a clear.
Tell us, man.
Yeah, I think you done beat us.
We looking crazy.
Right, real crazy over here. What, last 2 years? Or just one?
I think you got it.
I think you got us bad for it. Right. I don't know. Born in Baltimore.
Educators, man. Who's out
Wait,
there?
they a rapper. Right. Are they?
That's what I was saying. Is it a rapper? He said he was. I said
Kirk. 2000, not from Baltimore. I mean, born in Baltimore, 2001, 2004 mixtape artist of the year. And yes, he is a rapper at the Mixtape Awards.
Mixtape Awards. One 2004.
Mixtape artist.
And was born in Baltimore?
This crazy. And he a rapper?
No, you can't be talking about 2004. You got us, man. Who is it?
Right. Born in Baltimore.
And when you say who it is, we're going to be like, oh.
Right. That's just going to make me mad about it. Who is it?
I can't think.
I quit. I concede. Like, who is it?
Yeah, who is it?
Because this one is
cannabis. He ain't talking about cannabis.
No, last clue. Why we gotta have one more clue? We quit. Wait, last album. Hold on, let me put this on the screen. This is crazy.
Oh, Lloyd
Banks. He was born in Baltimore.
I ain't never know.
Like that fucked me out real quick. Who? Lloyd Banks. And I don't know that much about that dude.
Oh, shit.
You feel me? I mean, I know some of the music.
That's my God. I never knew that he had initials with CC in it either.
Right. I don't know that kind of information. It's not that I don't fuck with the artist. It's just I don't know that.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't do my homework on him like that.
Yeah. Damn, Lloyd Banks was born here.
The basics.
Yeah.
Lloyd Banks. Damn. What? And he was shot and he was in the hospital.
That part I ain't know.
Fell.
I didn't know that.
Me neither.
I knew none of that information. His real name. I read album credits. Okay. All right. All right. I can see that.
I get you, yeah. I didn't know that, man.
I can see that. That fucked my whole head up right there. Like, damn. He was born here. What the fuck?
I never knew he was born here. Damn.
I mean, that mixtape artist thing kind of, yeah, I can see that. You feel me?
Yeah, around that time, G Unit was killing it.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I don't know about this one. This is a little deep. It's fun, but that fucked me up right there because I was not ready. I'll save the other for next week. Yeah, do that. Because I think we can only squeeze in one per show. I think if we do one per show,
cool.
That'll be good. You feel me? But that was interesting. I kind of liked it a little bit. This is a little challenging. Thanks, Will, for the the little trivia.
Doc came through.
Yeah, Doc definitely came through. Something else Rock don't do, boo. Hello. Rock just step in and then step out. I don't know what Rock be going on. Rock just want me for my body. Rock just want me for my body. He ain't trying to fuck with my brain and shit, my mind. He just come to see some tatas. Y'all didn't know y'all homeboy said. He ain't my homeboy like that though. He was cool, but that's not a career I'm really following.
I really thought he was like an artist from like New York,
right,
or Brooklyn or something. Like
I think he just grew up in New York though.
Yeah, I really just thought he was from New York.
I did.
See, that's the thing. Like Baltimore guys, because I'm originally from Baltimore. We would know. Like, I mean, well, obviously I didn't know it then, but he obviously wasn't repping Baltimore, so I didn't know
Right.
that per se. You know what I mean? So,
Right. I think
no,
that's what.
but I know Lloyd Banks' music because he one of my favorite artists. Shit, I got so many.
Mm-hmm.
For he for his style and how he executed his rhymes, he was dope.
Right.
But dang, I didn't know that. He said he wasn't.
He wasn't. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And then I think the only ones that I really deeply know about is like the ones.
He said he wasn't. He wasn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't born in Baltimore. Or he was.
Was the Cleves hard? Yeah, it was a little hard. A little bit. That was a lot. Cause it's like I don't know that much about.
I mean, if you would have been like, well, that probably would have gave it straight away. If you would have been like,
he wasn't rapping. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't rapping. Yeah, I don't know. It was a little hard because there was some like deep shit in there.
I mean, he ain't even never really put in any of his rhymes that I couldn't even remember him saying growing up in Baltimore or whatever the case.
I was born in Baltimore.
Yeah, somewhere. So I didn't know, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you would have said something like G Unit, that's what I was thinking. But like,
I like it. It changed my mind.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of those per show, we can do that. You feel me? We can dedicate
that was dope.
Some of our time to that.
I think it was a good idea, man.
Right.
Shout out to that, bro.
Man, thanks, Doc, for coming through with some entertainment. Because I was totally entertained. Rapping, I was born in Baltimore is like rapping. My name is.
You like doing
what? Rapping, I was born in Baltimore is like rapping. My name is.
I mean, I don't know, because for real, even with me, I don't do it all the time, but somewhere in my catalog,
right,
you definitely hear me speak on, like, coming up in Baltimore or, where I'm from, where I was raised.
Right.
I reference it, but I don't just always speak, like, but I definitely rep it, so.
Right.
And,
shout
out to the West Side.
Yeah, I think you should. You feel me? I'm very proud of where I'm from. You feel me? And
I mean, yeah, it's not. Even,
I represent a lot.
It's not even a more of a proud thing for me. It's just like
it comes. It's a part of the story.
Like, this is where I'm from. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Anyway, you can be from.
But we from Baltimore, so our rappers should be talking about being from Baltimore.
I didn't know per se, so I'm learning this today. I kind of feel upset about this that he didn't even mention that.
No.
Because it would have gave us more strength as artists in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh yeah, because Lloyd Banks is so that maybe
my name is Mike and I'm hype. I ride a bike, Cadley tap, and is what I like. I feel you, but I mean, how will you know? Most of us generally find out a lot of information about your story or your journey through your music. You feel me?
Sure.
You feel me? So, and I'm talking as a consumer. You feel me? I'm not talking as an artist, because I'm not an artist. I'm a consumer. Right. I am a lover.
A listener.
Yeah. You feel me? I am a lover.
I'm definitely a listener too, even before I'm an artist. Like, I'm a big fan of music.
I just happen to be one of those people who is a consumer, but has a little knowledge about the business of it all. You feel me? So
see, we the elite. We can kind of skim it down.
Right. You feel
me? It's different. It is different. It's different.
Definitely.
So we might miss little things like that because of that too. Like, because you getting straight to the point. Like, all right, this is whoop whoop.
Right.
Versus like, you know what I mean? I mean, but you can in the back end depending on who the artist is and all that. But yeah, either way.
What rhymes are Baltimore s'mores? Well, nobody gonna keep saying
horse.
Whores.
We say horse.
Whores, yeah, whores.
Baltimore dudes say horse.
That a hard bar to get off. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's been done.
I did it. I just did it on shout out to No Hard Feelings. It's on the first song.
It just guys
called No Hard.
When I introduce music in general from artists from Baltimore, you gotta take a gander. That's all. Cause I definitely stand up for my city when it come down to representing these artists, and I know for a fact that it's somewhere in my catalog.
So talented Let me tell you something, man. It's so much talent in Baltimore. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so many dudes that can write rap.
He gonna holler. That's why Charlie. You get on my fucking nerves.
He said what? Yo, and
that's why Charlie Baltimore was working at Target. Her name didn't rhyme.
No.
Nah, you don't have to rhyme with Baltimore all the time. But people happen to. I know people who said it.
It's like Baltimore. It's like the Glorilla story type of thing with Baltimore. Mm-hmm. Like, it's like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, they really get it out the mud, and it may come off like that, but it's really some ill artists in Baltimore too. You know what I mean? Everybody got their opinion on it.
Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, you just gotta pay attention to the shit that you know what I mean? If you really want to get a gist of what Baltimore artists can do. Because I play a different arrangement of Baltimore artists. Yeah.
You got your different styles too, man.
And I don't really have a dog in that fight when it comes to playing videos. It's just like, if I think you dope.
If you dope, you dope. I don't care if you're from Kansas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I also play artists from Boston.
We just happen to be.
But definitely got some dope ass artists here. You know what I mean? Definitely some dope ass artists from Baltimore. You just gotta
shout out to the dope artists in Baltimore, man.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta listen. I got some new shit coming for y'all too. It's just been a lot going on in that aspect.
Mm-hmm.
I had to get my little life together over here.
Yeah.
You feel me, man? There was a lot going on with my daughter, but I got it together. Then I had to get the whole situation together in here. But I got some new videos coming, some new songs coming.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of hot shit coming. So stay tuned to that. Be more props. You know what I mean? Baltimore the shit on the law. Everybody running to Baltimore now.
Yeah, they dig out style, man.
Baltimore the shit on the law.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
It's a vibe. Yeah, I'm about to get him up. Oh, you want the love notes? I thought you ain't like the love notes. I'm gonna give you something right though.
I'm already rhyming like Robin Hood. Don't even worry.
I see. That's all right. There's more where that came from. I got a little stash down here, but there's some upstairs. There's some upstairs. All right, so let me give out this love because it's necessary. I just gotta find out. All right, here we go. All right, it's time for the love because I love you all. You are fantastic. Anybody who watch from Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, big love to you. I appreciate you very much. I just want you to know it. Now, let's get to the other love. It's all love. Thank you for the love, baby. My top 6, the United States, the United Kingdom, India, France, Germany, and Belgium, specifically Brussels. I love you very, very much. Hey. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Canada, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Japan, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. You guys are fantastic. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, China, Poland, Tunisia, and Venezuela, baby. I love you. Hi, I love you so much. Thank you for the love. Oh, and also, welcome to the Czech Republic. I love you as well. I do. I absolutely do. So, hold on. Let me see what you had to say. Um, you high. I'm keeping you on track. Listen. It be like that sometimes. You just gotta get with the program. You feel me? That's how you fit in. That's how you fit in. You gotta play your part around here. Nobody around here just chilling for free, getting all of me and shit, and you just don't do nothing. That's not how it works. Yes, and the love notes. We was having a conversation. We worldwide Knoxx. Catch a flight with Cat Lee. Oh, that was the announcement. He's no longer the special co-host. He's just the co-host now for the tap in. That was the announcement that I was supposed to make today. But you know how shit go. He late. We gotta get to the shit.
I'm on the way.
The tap in where one co-host might be late burn.
Burning CD.
Maybe people be burning CDs and shit back in the day.
No more. I just shoot you the email.
That Knoxx might be the way. Yeah. Listen, but that's what it is. I'm no longer writing my guest co-host because it's like a thing now. But yeah, that was the announcement that was made today. But here's some things we also gotta say. You want to have a conversation with me? We gotta get this off so we can see what's going on here real quick because it's just fucking me up. Too much going on the screen. Sorry, but anyway, you want to come on the show? You're looking for advertisements, you're interested in sponsorship situations, you have suggestions, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com, and we will get right on top of whatever it is we talk about, how you late, and get promoted to host from co-host. Well, that happened before he was late. Shut up. That happened before he was late.
What did he say?
How you get promoted? Hold on. Let me get this out, y'all, and then we can get back to see that. Let me just say all of this shit. This is crazy. Hold on. I gotta get this out. Hold on. Anyway, you like that?
Dragging on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, hold on. Now, wait a minute. Now, hold up. Now.
All right, but phone line is always open. You can always drop a comment, or you can ask me to drop the link, and I'll let you up, and we can talk about some things. I have permission to play the music that I play. Shout out to Hotep, that changing joint, also a Baltimore artist, and he's not a bad artist either. Real shit. IG, hit me up as Miss_ambitiously ENT. Facebook at Ambitiously, and YouTube Ambitiously the podcast. That's how you can find me, and my contact information is on any of those situations as well. Like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need all of that. We need all that love. We try and build over here. We need your assistance for us to do so. So keep it gangster.
Firing off. What's going on here?
We're going to get to Doc in a minute. I can't be dealing with Doc and his Brazilian man bullshit at the time that I need to do certain things. But we got some talking to do. Donations, if you'd like to donate, is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Also, and the Linktree link that's available on YouTube, not Twitch or Facebook, because Facebook some haters. The podcast is available on all streaming sites everywhere, because I'm trying to rush to get through this so we can get to Doc what he just said. Patreon.com/ambitiouslyent. Become a member. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Same thing. You could do the same thing on viewer.com. It's at ambitiouslyent as well. Um, this guy, his IG.
Oh, King _Knoxx.
It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen to say it.
Okay.
And also, check the playlist for No Hard Feelings. That's the link where you could do so. It's available in the description as well. Now we're going to get to Doc. All right. Because Doc went over here going ham.
Right
like, oh, he already, okay. I had to say, I couldn't pay no attention to. So this is weird. Let's go back a little bit. So we had the discussion about that, the tap in. How you lay and get promoted to host from to host from co-host. Not host, co-host of this particular segment of the show. You feel me? This is the show we share together.
I come on the tap in.
Right, you feel me?
I'm not taking nobody's positions, bro.
I need you as a boss. Well, he need to be here.
I am here.
He's here. He be late.
That's because I be doing boss stuff.
but he do his job. You feel me?
I got to make sure I was running.
You feel me? He makes sure certain things happen for this equation. So we not gonna do Knoxx like that.
He print out an avatar.
So then he says, I promote myself to virtual co-host and employee of the month. No, that's not how this works over here. I make the offer and then you try to refuse it. You don't really refuse it though, but that's not how that works over here, honey. Wait, I gotta do something for that one right there. Cause you got jokes, but he here and he do his job and that's why he here. So we ain't gonna be slapping on him.
Drum rolls.
Nah, I'm about to do this. Now, I make the offer, and then we go from there. And here it works. Our chemistry work good together. You feel me on this? So I think it's a hot idea. Rock show earlier. Yeah, Rock do that. He come early in the morning as soon as I post. Rock is loyal. We not gonna do Rock either. You know?
Yeah, segment.
Rock is loyal. He come in when I first posted, I'm getting ready to do a show. Every show. Rock come on at 11 something in AM and say, yo. You feel me? Rock is loyal. So Rock show early, then take a break and never comes back. He do, but he come through. You feel me? We know what Rock is here for. He here for this.
The morning.
He here for the. He want me to do OnlyFans. We know what Rock is here for.
Oh.
Do you feel me?
I don't know.
Rock is the OnlyFans guy.
Oh, that's the OnlyFans.
Yeah. I'm on my Brazilian man bullshit right now. How fucking yeah. I told you about that shit. Print out my avatar and put it right next to the bookshelf radio. And I am him, virtual employee of the month. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna beat your ass.
He said he do his shit.
I do my job. You do your job. We can't. He do his job.
No,
he put in work too. Everybody play a part. That's all I'm saying. As long as everybody understand that, we good. We good. Knoxx said, the morning you think Tata's rocking. And yeah, because that's what Rock wanted. Rock ain't lie about what it was that he wanted. He wrote in my messages that I should do OnlyFans on a video, and I've been trying to figure out why the fuck. But that's what he come here for. And then he left another message one day talk about that shirt. Thank God for that shirt or some shit. He is here for the aesthetic. He is not here for our conversation. You feel me? We know what Rock did. But anyway, yeah, it is time to go. Big show, great show. Big props to King Knoxx. Good times, all fun. Always.
Appreciate you, brother.
Always. But man, we just gotta understand everybody play a part, y'all.
Doc was dragging on us.
He was like just he was. Anyway, it's some things I gotta say before I get up out of here, and then we gone, shorty, because I don't got time for doc shit tonight. Like we gotta go. we gotta go. Anyway, first things first, mind your business and stuff on Media Mondays, where I tell you everybody's business. It's what it's what it's hitting for. So mind your business. It's the difference between staying in your lane and mind people's business. I get to that. Just mind your business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Encourage your babies to be the greatest ever. They need you. You are the first line of encouragement. I'm not singing the song Rock because I don't have time for Clive Davis, and we already talked about that. Did you find out if he's still alive? He said, tell Knoxx about the super tapping. Oh, damn, baby, you gotta remind me about everything. Oh, yeah, I gotta tell you about this. Never mind. I remember. I'm gonna talk to you about that off camera. But anyway, love your babies, hug your babies, encourage your babies, tell them to be great. They want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, engineer, secretary, janitor, receptionist, whatever they do at NASA. I don't know. It's space. If they want to work for NASCAR, best pit boss, NASCAR driver, commentator, I don't know. Never worked there either, but just tell them to be great. Stay in your lane. Everybody's lane is not your fucking lane, and you jump in my lane, you get this. Yeah. You better know that shit. You want to get all of that. So you don't want that. You want her. She's nice, sweet, kind, cute, and cuddly, and especially her. Because, baby, if I'm purring, I'm a happy, happy, happy girl. But stay in your lane. What happens when you jump in people's lanes is a collision. Who the fuck needs that? Nobody. So just stay in your fucking lane. And last but not least, choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not yours to fight. Worry about the war. That's all you got to worry about. With that being said, I love you all. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, you can follow me at King_Knoxx on IG. Check out the new project, No Hard Feelings, streaming right now. Yeah, it should be at the top, right? At the top of the ledge board. What you say?
It's in the description.
It's in the description.
It's at the bottom.
The bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom of the description, you'll see it there. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen right now. You feel me?
Oh, it's right there. Yeah. So check it out. No Hard Feelings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stay in your lane. I'm swerving to my employee of the month parking spot. You heard?
By the way, let me see. Right now, actually, I do want to say one more thing.
What else do you want to say? Doc, we got to get you a plaque, honey. We want to put you next to Bob.
Doc said they want to be on a bookshelf.
Yeah, like, I'll put you right here next to Bob. You know, Bob Marley here. It's my man. My guy.
Yeah, we got 1.1K spins. So, you know, tap in, you know, on the No Hard Feelings.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Let's get it.
All right. I'm Brazilian man on the plate of read it and weep. All right, got time for you. Got time for you tonight, Doc. But anyway, I love you, Doc. I appreciate you for being here. You're so loyal. You loyal. You smart. You loyal. Anyway, we gotta get up out of here, y'all. Like, we can't keep doing this. I love you too, boo. So anyway, we gone. Peace out. Good night. Good night.
Smash.